When I say that you have to watch this video in full, I honestly mean it. Because watching this video until the very end, it might shock you, it might confirm what you're thinking about Malta, or it might give you a different perception about this island. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Alex here. I wanted to hold a microphone like this, so please let me know in the comment section down below whether it's okay or it's distracting. Anyway, it's going to be in today's video, so please watch it until the very end, because certain things that we're going to discuss, I have my phone here, are going to quite shock you if you're not caught up on what's going on and why this video is done now. In the past 2 weeks, I posted 2 YouTube videos. The first one was answering the questions about my life here in Malta, and in that video, I mentioned this. You cannot really experience the proper vibe of Malta with less than 2,000 euros. 2,000, it's like the lowest. 4,000, 5,000, and you have the best life over here. This is what I do stand by. Minimum that you need to earn over here on the island is 2,000 euros net, not gross. And I said for a perfect life, for a nice life in Malta, you need to have at least 4,000 to 5,000 euros. I do stand by this, and please watch until the very end of the video because I'm going to give you several explanations. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I also posted another YouTube video and I did another short out of this video where I was asking people how much do they spend on groceries per month. And one of the answer was, how much do you spend on groceries per month?
For myself, around 30 euros, 30 to 35 euros.
Per month?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
young lady said that she's spending only 30 euros per month on groceries. Girl, if you're watching this video, please reach out to me, contact at alexinmalta.com or on my Instagram, alexinmalta. And let's please make a video of what do you buy and how do you live with 30 euros a month. The reason why I want to have this girl on my video is because there has been so much drama on social media. Both of these reels and my YouTube videos as well, they have racked up over 700,000 views on all my social media platforms. There were surveys that were done from foundations about the cost of living in Malta. There were articles from the media houses done about my YouTube channel, about my reels, and what is about the cost of living in Malta. It stirred up quite a lot of drama between the expats, between the Maltese people, and I am here just to address several things because over 2,000 comments, I believe that they're right now on all the social media platforms. I'm not gonna read out all of them. I'm just gonna read some of them. But the point of making this video is also, I went on Expats Malta on Facebook and I wrote down, what is a decent salary in Malta for a nice life? At this point, after 19 hours of posting this post, we have 221 comments. I'm not gonna read all of them, I'm just gonna read the top comments, and I want you guys to hear what the general public has to say of what is a good salary here in Malta. Before we continue, I do understand that the word decent, people defined it in a completely other way. For example, some people that they can have a very comfortable life in Malta with 1,200 euros, and to other people you give them 10,000 euros and after 2 weeks they're gone and they're complaining that they need more. Like, it all depends, but I'm pretty sure that we are all going to find like the medium range, and we are going to discuss in today's video the reality of how much you really need to earn to have a comfortable life in Malta. Now, I'm gonna start reading some of the comments and we're gonna discuss them along the way. I want you guys really to watch this in full because you're going to hear certain things of how much I'm spending here on the island and all of that. So stay tuned. Tigre has 26 likes on his comment, which goes like this. If you need to rent and you're alone, 2,000. If you have a family, 3,000, 3,500. Rent at the moment is up to 1,000 for a one-bedroom apartment. Shopping food can be 100 to 200 per week. Depends how many people and how healthy you eat. More healthy, more expensive. Electricity and water are not that bad, but still between 60 and 120 euros per month. Internet, TV and mobile between 35 and 100 a month. If you have a car, you need to calculate fuel, not expensive. Then license and insurance, not bad, but let's say between 300 and 600 per year for medium car. Going out once a week between 40 euros, 3 pizzas and 3 soft drinks. Not really though. And 150 euros if you're eating fish. Then need to be calculated the other small things and the unforeseen. I don't know in which restaurant you're going to have 3 soft drinks and 3 pizzas for 40 euros, because at the moment The soft drinks and the pizzas are not that cheap anymore. Then we have another comment that has 20 likes and it's from some profile leaving the island quick sale, whatever it is, anyway. And they say, for a normal life, rent your own flat, own a car, healthy food, go out one time a week, 2,500 in your hand. So gross, it needs to be over 3,000. This is very interesting what they said. 2,500 if you're going out once a week. Some people go 5 to 6 times a week. If you know what I mean. Then I have another comment from Krista, and she has 6 likes on it, and she said 4 to 5,000 minimum for a mom with 2 kids. Then we have Gino who says, according to Caritas, minimum 19,153 euros a year to live a decent life in Malta for a family of 4. Guys, comment has 49 likes at this moment when I'm doing this video. I'm pretty sure that in the next 2 days it's going to be even more, but there is a thing that many people didn't understand what Caritas actually did with the survey. There were some headlines that they were showing this 19,000 so that people can click on the articles and all of that. In reality, they're saying that this is for the social housing, for those people that they're getting from the government houses to live with their family, and they're paying like the lowest rent, something like 200 euros. Of course, that nearly 20k would be enough in brackets. I don't think so, but in reality they said that a family of 4, when they're living on like basics, they need to have around 33,000. Francesco says 2,000 for a single person is already okay, and someone, Mario, says if you live in a basic way and sharing a flat. This is true. Then he says, nah, a studio costs around 859 euros. I think he was thinking 850. And then Mario says back to him, I would never live in a studio where you smell the food of the kitchen when you sleep. Okay, so I do have something to say right now. 2,000 euros. In fact, you know what? Let me read you out loud some of the costs that you have in Malta. We're gonna put down 1,000 euros for a rent if you want to live alone. Of course, when you share, you spend less. But I found like minimum would be 1,000 euros for an apartment. And I'm talking about a 2-bedroom apartment, which is not with a sea view, not in a prime location, somewhere further away. Then you have 60 euros monthly for bills, electricity and water only. Then you have 130 euros for petrol per month. Then you have 400 euros for groceries, 50 euros for the gym. You have 30 euros for your phone bill. You have 15 euros minimum for a haircut, especially if you're going once per month. Total amount it's 1,685 euros. And please don't tell me now, yes, you can share apartment, yes, you can find cheaper groceries, yes, you don't have to go to the gym, you can work out at home, you can go out, yes, you don't need to have a postpaid plan on your phone to pay 30 euros, you can spend like 10 euros a month. Guys, we're not talking about savings, we're talking about reality over here. Please tell me who's going to bother himself for a whole month how to save on everything. Come on, let's be realistic. Everyone that is moving nowadays in Malta, it's someone that wants to go to the gym, and the girls that they want to go to aerobics, Zumba classes, and all of that. This costs money. Full stop. This is the total that I have to tell you. 1,685 euros for something that is on a medium range. I don't want to go much into details about some people that they want to live in penthouses with sea view in St. Julian's and Sliema, where you have to rack up around 3,000 to 4,000 euros a month for a penthouse. I'm gonna continue with other comments. I have Steve who says, we're a family of 3. Pay mortgage, 2 cars, go out, dine once a week, and other perks. Plus we save. Average 3,200 per month gross. 3 people with this amount of money. I need more details, please. Maria says 3,000 after taxes per month. You can save some money, eat and travel a bit. Without kids, it's enough. But of course, with kids, it's a completely different story. 8 likes. Joy Faruja, Maltese man, says 4,500 euros net per month should be enough, I think. It has 9 likes. Charmaine says at least 5,000 euros per month if you have 2 children and a pet. And this has 9 likes. Corina says 2,500 single person, including 1,000 rent and amenities. 400 for dogs, 400 on food, 400 for dogs. What do they eat? Gold? 200 dining out. Oh my god. So for your dog, you're going to spend 400 euros, and for your dining out, you're going to spend 200 euros. I can see how much you love your pet. 500 for savings and entertainment, including holidays. I have another comment which is quite long. I'm going to insert all the comments up here from Francesco, who says the concept of decent salary and nice lifestyle varies greatly depending on your upbringing, your background, your culture, your age, your vices, and in general your expectation and ambitions in life. I've met people who live with as little as 1000 euros per month and can handle it without any stress, while at the same time I have met people who make 10 to 15,000 a month and can't save a dime. It all comes down to that. He is completely right, 100% right, guys. When I posted the video that you need to have at least 4,000 to 5,000 euros a month to have a perfect life, people were saying, this guy doesn't live in a normal world, this guy doesn't live in Malta, this guy is a bluff, this guy is full of shit, and all of that. And I was just reading the comments and I'm like, whoa. If they know that there are people in Malta that they make over 20, 30, 40,000 euros a month, streamers, IT developers, software developers, you name it, people that are living here in Malta, digital nomads, that they're spending over 10,000 euros a month, that they live in villas in Madliena with swimming pools where they pay 8,000 euros a month for a villa, for you, this might be unrealistic. I'm sorry, but it all depends on the people that you are surrounded with. I know people that they make 850 euros a month, and I know people that they make 35,000 euros a month, and they all live different lifestyle. As we said at the beginning of the video and with some of the comments, it all depends on what does decent life mean for you. Anyway, we have another people that they say nice life minimum 3,200 euros. Someone, Roland, says 2,000 to 2,500. Osman says if you have a family, then 4,000 euros net. Sami says 10,000 a month. Charlie says 5,000 a month. Then we have Graziella saying 2,000 minimum for one single person. She did really well. Minimum for one single person, and she has 9 likes. And this is exactly what I said in my short. Anyway, then there is something very interesting that we are going to discuss it very quickly, and this is the shocking part. There is on Facebook a page called Malta Disastru Totali. They were generous enough to make this video even more fun, so they have placed my post onto their website as a screenshot, which says what is a decent salary in Malta for a nice life. And oh boy, the comments, they've been insane. And I'm gonna read only 4 of them. She or he says, I read the comments and I do not know whether to laugh or cry at the state Malta has turned into. I left Malta 23 years ago and I visit every 2 years. Would not mind visiting as a tourist, but I would never come back permanently. The quality of life and the standard of living is subpar. 22 likes. The next comment comes from Josiane, and she says, very difficult to have a decent salary, let alone a decent life on this island. Unfortunately. 37 likes. Jonathan, a nice life and Malta cannot be in the same sentence. 20 likes. Mark says, I think to have a family and afford a nice apartment, a holiday here and there, and just some other basics, you need around 4,000 euros a month. Then we have Rita says, with this cheap labor, you cannot have a decent salary. Okay. My phone on the side, and this last comment, I left it at the very end of today's video, which I want just to ask a question. Maltese people, do you think that us foreigners, we are taking job opportunities from you? Do you think that we, as a cheap labor here on the island, have affected your monthly income? And do you think that maybe the whole problem is us foreign people coming over here in Malta? Or some of you think that because of us foreign people coming over in Malta, Malta has had a really great economic growth? All these questions, I think I should do them as YouTube videos because they do deserve quite a lot of discussion. I'm pretty sure that this last comment saying about the cheap labor, it's a person that doesn't really understand what cheap labor is. and who these people are, what they do, and how beneficial they are for this island. To be quite frank with you, the only cheap labor that I think that it's affecting the Maltese people are the taxi drivers. I know that the white taxis are predominantly Maltese people, if not all of them, and we're having all these Uber, Bolt here on the island, and having a cheap labor in brackets working has affected the local community. I'm pretty sure. But I think that this is the only segment when it comes to the cheap labor. I keep on doing this because this lady put this as a term. Now I want to make a conclusion about this video because I'm pretty sure that it's going to be 20 minutes. Oh my god, and I need to edit this video myself. I'm gonna listen to my voice for another 20 minutes. Anyway, what do you guys think? What is a decent salary in Malta? What is like a bare minimum that you need to earn so that you can have a good life, a normal life over here on the island? We are not talking about traveling every week. We are not talking about living in penthouses or villa with swimming pools and stuff like that. We're talking about something very moderate, something very normal. I know that this has been a very long video and I'm pretty sure that it's going to get quite a lot of comments and a lot of discussions about this topic, but I'm ready for it and I really want to hear your comments, guys. Do you think that 2,000 euros is enough to live in Malta, or do you think that 4,000, 5,000 euros is enough to live a perfect life on the island? If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and until I see you in my next one, bye.